how would you guys say you're different from each other?
I would say people think he's more grumpy than I am all the time. So, you know, I don't understand where he gets that from.
Jaxon Janke, Jadon Janke. Janke's got it. Janke down the far sideline.
It's all Yankees all the time with South Dakota State.
Summer of 1999, Madison, South Dakota. Already with 5 children of their own, expecting just one more, Linda and Fred Janke were in for a big surprise.
Grandma and Grandpa, Grandma, all the kids are all lined up watching. And the first thing the doctor says, is she aware that she's having twins? Like the air was sucked out of the room.
It was evident from the start. The 2 youngsters were a different kind of athlete.
When they started out in youth football, that was, because it was, they were almost too good. You know, they hit too hard and ran over people.
And according to the boys, the athleticism came from Mom.
Our mom was an incredible track athlete. She ran track at SDSU. She played on the first women's basketball team in Madison. And she was also a power lifter, I believe. And she did gymnastics and played softball at DSU too.
They would go on to attend Madison High School, where they would shine, receiving countless accolades, winning 3 state titles, and combining for 54 touchdowns during their senior season. The duo had left their mark.
There was always that little rivalry between us. And that's got to be like what made us so good, is just having that constant pressure, that constant motivation to outdo each other.
But the brothers weren't just stars on the gridiron. Along with football and track, they were standout athletes on the hardwood as well.
He gets mad if I would always say I'm the point guard, and like I would try and start all the plays and bring the ball up the floor all the time.
After winning a state title in hoops during their senior season, when it came time to head to the next level, the toughest decision wasn't so much what university to attend, but which sport to play.
The traditional recruiting process was not something they followed. You know, usually with local guys, we get them here in the summertime, and you know, they make their decision pretty early, you know, kind of summer before their senior year. But you know, I think they wanted to let it play out and see how football went and see how the basketball season went.
And by February of 2018, a choice was made, but not without difficulty.
I think I was definitely a bit hesitant to commit just because of my love for basketball. But I know he committed, or like he made his mind up probably a week before I did, I think. So yeah, it was a struggle for sure to finally commit to play here at football. But once we both made our mind up, we knew it was the right decision.
They both would redshirt during their first year in Brookings. But a new NCAA rule would allow freshmen to appear in 4 games without losing a year of eligibility. Playing in just his 3rd game as a Jackrabbit, on the road against SIU, Jadon would return a blocked punt for a touchdown.
I didn't travel that week because they were just not using one of my games for that. So I was at home with all my family watching on TV when he scored. And it was awesome. I was super happy for him, but obviously that twin rivalry was there too, and I was a little pissed. But
the following season, Jaxon would flash on the scene with 29 catches and 4 touchdowns, while Jadon was still primarily on special teams.
I think that really motivated me to work as hard as I could, because, you know, it's pretty embarrassing when your twins starting and you're only on special teams. But I was really happy for him. That was a crazy year, especially for his first year, making the impact that he did.
Jadon's time would come. The following spring season, on a team that fell just short of a national championship, the 2 brothers would start at receiver, combining for nearly 900 yards and 11 touchdowns.
His hands, play action fake, all day to throw, deep down the middle, has a man open, in stride, Jadon Janke has it! 8-yard line, Gronowski a 3-step over the middle, catch is made in traffic by Jaxon Janke, who simply powers his way into the end zone.
But even after 3 years in the program, most of their teammates still have trouble telling the 2 apart.
It actually really helps out when they have different haircuts, because that's really the only way I can tell, or when they have their jerseys on.
And it's hard to blame them. The similarities go well beyond just the looks.
The idea of whatever you can do, I can do better is kind of the reason why we're so similar, because So like juggling, for instance, I feel like, or we've had juggling competitions at our house. Like, there's not a lot of things where only I do that he doesn't, I feel like.
The trophies are impressive and the stats are nice, but behind the success has been hard work, and through character has been sustained.
They're easy guys to coach. They work hard, bring it every day in practice, and just enjoy coaching those guys.
They're good people. They're good students. They're not only good athletes. They're good people. They're genuine people.
Yeah.
They care.